Welcome to ICE.
Welcome to ICE.
Welcome to ICE.
If you're gonna do like a mirrored thing, I almost feel like it should be like center, right?
Improv is great because they don't have to prepare.
But yeah,
Just teaching these kids that like everything you need you have.
Yes.
Everything you need you have. And like that's like one of the key core tenets of improv is that like, everything you need you already have.
I caught the ball and went for my team.
Yeah, I've definitely enjoyed it a lot. One thing that I thought was really interesting to learn about is like how you can use movement as a form of telling a story, and how you don't need lines. You can just use your body and use your like physical space in order to tell a story.
When I was in 7th grade, I think something that really stuck out to me was when we really got our personal scene down, and we were kind of doing the air guitar scene in our show. And I think once we kind of fine-tuned that and refined that to a point where we were comfortable enough to share it and do it from memory and kind of see how it all like molded together, I can see how applied theater like really like shaped us as actors.
And our math teacher, Matt, walked into the door and started playing air guitar. And it was really embarrassing.
I really enjoy doing it. It's a nice like kind of break from what we normally do. We either create scenes or we pick out different scenes from different plays to act out. But doing something where we essentially put it on its feet first and then kind of build the scene through that. And using our bodies to tell a story and a small dialogue, but not only the dialogue, use the entire part of it, letting like our bodies kind of dictate what we're doing and seeing how the scene goes. But it was really fun, I think.
There's been a document that was leaked. Students may leave the classroom if they
There's not much abstractness in the like in those like set scene works with a set script with a set everything. Like the director tells you what to do, and it was like kind of nice to kind of interpret a scene not in a conventional way. I felt like that like allowed me to like see theater as more just like here's your lines, say them, and act this specific emotion, because you could be that emotion. It's more of an embodiment, which is great.
And this is kind of like a sketch writing technique that they do that I learned in Chicago. Is like improvise a scene, and then improvise it again, same scene, and then go ahead and improvise that again. And just through repetition and like improvising over and over again, dream rises to the top, and all the boring stuff gets immediately forgotten about. So they end up getting their text really quick because they're like, oh, I know it. It's the same thing that I've always said.
I think like doing improv definitely helps you like gain confidence and get more comfortable like presenting or speaking or like answering questions on the fly. So I think that could definitely be helpful like in college and just in future life. Also just to see like a little bit about our classmates' experiences at the school.
When we were in 8th grade, doing like just physical theater was very, not strange, but it was different than what we had done before that. In terms of applied theater now, I think I really enjoy doing it.
We've done tableaus for warm-ups or for like intro classes, but nothing that's consistent throughout a whole.
Yeah, I've done tableaus before, but not in this way. It's not abstract, and it was like a specific scene, and then you have to make a tableau of that specific scene. That's how I've done tableaus before, and like I never really thought of tableaus as being abstract.
That's a big part of it, is just like showing them that like you don't need to be looking to me or a director or like anyone else for like how you should perform this, or like, and part of it is shifting also the view that they have of themselves from being one of like they're constantly watching themselves from the outside and like very self-aware of like how they're moving, like how they are in their body and what they're saying and how they're being perceived. And just like trying to like just switch that point of view to just be more in your own body. Like stop taking that third party perspective all the time and just like be in your own body and live in your own moment. in improv, you have to do that just because the beats of the scene aren't written down for you, right? It's not in a script, so you have to be like listening to what the other person's actually saying in that moment. When you're like waiting to be like, okay, this is an angry line, I have to say it angry, then you're completely ignoring the like reality of like how you actually talk when you're angry, and you're shutting yourself off to so many options and opportunities because you're like only focused on like the one right way to do it. So like having this like devising process where we're all like improvising together, it's like, you know, like think about like how you like what like you can say it any way you want.
Right.
You have all the colors in the crayon box. And the fact that they were just freaking out so much backstage. And it's so funny too to see, having been in so many backstage environments, and that like nervous energy, and everyone's like so excited, and like they'll never say it, but they're like, I can open it. To be kind of on the outside of that, and like being with this feeling, it's so like, either is eternal, it's always the same. But I was like, the fact that they did it, they felt that way, and then they got up there and they did it anyway. I was very proud of that.
Pressure!